Just when we thought Uganda's economy was stabilizing, people had gone back to work after a very long period of sitting home with no jobs because of the pandemic of COVID-19. Prices got higher, and Uganda and people from Uganda, their lives became very difficult because when prices became higher and people's finances were not stable yet, people started crying of hunger and all. So Uganda's economy today is really tough. When we look at the prices that are rising right now, the fuel prices are high, the commodities prices are high, everything is high, and people are not able to afford. Because of this, it has affected very many people around, people owning businesses, students, lecturers, and all. We got to interact with one of the senior lecturers of journalism at Uganda Christian University, Mukono, Mr. John Semakula, to fill us in on the whole situation and what he thinks government should ably do to solve it.
The rising costs of commodities in the country has actually affected all of us in a number of ways. One, it means that we cannot afford to bring to our tables what we've been doing before in terms of food, in terms of school fees, in terms of transport, in terms of fuel, and so on. So we are actually poorer than how we've been previously. I think Ugandans now need to save. So if you earn something, you need to invest in saving it. If you are earning about 500,000 shillings in wage or salary at the end of month, you need to make sure that you save, despite the fact that the cost of living is very high, because we do not know what's going to happen tomorrow. So if you do not save today, and there is even a bigger crisis tomorrow, then it means all of us are going to sink. So we need to save. If you've been paying, for example, a van driver to take your child to school, a day school, it might mean that now you have to transport that child using your motorbike or using your car to that school, and then save the 100 or the 500 you've been paying per semester. The government has actually been careless in terms of spending, because despite the fact that as a country we are broke, we are poor, then the cost of administration in this country is extremely high. People are paying a lot of money to members of parliament, for example, in bribes. If it is official money, then we would understand. But then members of parliament are receiving kickbacks from government. So in a way, that money that would have gone to help people, the ordinary person, in terms of, for example, reducing costs on fuel or taxes on basic needs, not helping the common person, but rather the members of parliament. So I think the problem is that government needs to stop being careless in terms of spending. Government needs to stick to the original budget, and government should not advise Ugandans to be careful in terms of spending when the government is not careful. All of us need to be careful. Otherwise, we do not want to see chaos coming as a result of people failing to meet the costs of living in their homes. Otherwise, if we don't do that, we are going to sink. As a people, as Ugandans, times are bad, and they are not only bad here in Uganda, but also elsewhere.